Please silence all.
Go ahead. You can answer.
How y'all doing? No, it was a song I was listening to Aaliyah, Rock the Boat. You know?
Classic.
You know, you can't go wrong with Aaliyah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Chris, having a Menahu back, what does that do for the defense?
Should be a lot of fun. I think you can never have enough pass rushers. I think he's a guy who brings a lot of versatility to our room, to our team especially. You know, thankful he's back, ready to assert him in and utilize his ability, especially on pass rush downs.
And he knows the system, fresh legs. Are you sensing the energy of him, like he can't wait to get out there?
Yeah, he's super excited. We just got to make sure he knows the plays and all the checks and everything. But we're excited to get him back. He's excited to be back, and we're ready to add that addition to this defensive line.
Hey, Chris, 2 years ago, we made a big deal, and it was talked about a lot about you going and playing more on the edge. And you spent like 2/3 of your snaps out there. You were hurt, you had the wrist injury. Last year, you went back to playing more inside. This year, you're playing about 2/3 on the edge, and you've been really productive. What's the difference between now and maybe 2 years ago?
Joe Cullen, having Joe Cullen around, a guy who's heavily invested in this D-line and, very particular on chasing greatness every day. So pushing the best out of me, the individuals in the D-line, and I think it's a trickle effect.
What have you learned about playing out there without giving away, I guess, any trade secrets about it?
I just learned how to rush.
I think we talked about this before, Chris, but is it a joy to sort of find the matchup that you feel most comfortable at, but have the rest of the guys sort of play well within sort of your decisions to go inside or outside, depending on the down situation?
I'm super grateful for the guys in the room. We have an unselfish group who allows me to play free and be free amongst the defensive line. I'm very grateful of that. I think it's more so of a weekly prep on where I can get an advantage at, and the guys buy in. They allow me to do that. So, I think it's a collective effort.
How much input do you get, like whether it's going through the film with Joe and Steve and saying, hey, I like this spot, I like that spot, and in the game, how much input do you get on where you get to line up and go from?
I think it's a mutual agreement on both ends. Transparency is key. Watching film, them understanding how you like to rush, where you like to rush from, them trying to put you in the best position to get that rush, and you both agreeing to it, but also getting the guys to accept it. So,
are there times where you see how the offensive line, just particularly what side the tight end might be on, before you actually decide where you're going to line up?
Yeah, sometimes, especially in the game. You never know the adjustments to the game until you get to the game, so you have to make game time decisions, right? So I call it calculated risk.
You did 5 sacks in 5 games. Is there, in a way, a benefit to maybe not having gone through the training camp and just having more energy this season, or is that like a wild?
Don't answer.
I actually think my body is pretty healthy prior to not going to training camp. I can't speak for everybody else, but I feel really damn good right now.
You talk about Justin Herbert. I mean, what challenge does he present as a quarterback? I know they're not having the season they want, but what do you see in him, and is he getting better every year?
Yeah, Justin Herbert, his number speaks for itself, I guess. They say women lie, men lie, but numbers doesn't lie. You look at his numbers year in and year out. He's continued to be dominant. He's continued to make big-time throws. He's continued to be a force on that team. And, sometimes the record doesn't show how good of a player he is. We go back to last week. Russell Wilson has a QBR of like 101, but they have a bad record. So does that mean he's a bad quarterback? No, his QBR tells you he's not a bad quarterback. It's just unfortunate situation. So I definitely think he's a heck of a quarterback, a top 10 quarterback in this league. That team is an eager team. I know they're dealing with injuries on the defensive side of the ball. Offensive side of the ball, the starting center went down. But that's a heck of a team over there. coached by a really, really good coach that I respect well. So we know it's going to be a dogfight. It's a division game, and I'm excited. Looking forward to it.
You had the season, you had a sack in 11 straight games, I think, 11 or 12, whatever it was, set the NFL record for it. What did that season tell you about how difficult it is to do something like that?
I think every year has its challenges. Every season has its own adversity. Most importantly, I think it's about the guys in the room with you, who has kind of balanced your success. You know, if you got guys who is unselfish and who allows you to be you and excel in what you do best, then it can excel the whole room. So I think hand in hand with the guys I have in the room with me, I think it's a counterproduct of my success.
What do you view yourself as? I mean, are you a defensive tackle? Are you defensive end, edge rusher, defensive lineman? What do you think of yourself as?
I guess a hybrid. Can play inside, can play outside. No specific position. We did the end thing for a whole year. Now it's more so it's like back and forth, and I'm very comfortable with it. I had a couple years in Spags defense where I know the end position, know the tackle position, know when I can take my chances. So it's more so for me, it's about comfortability.
And let's circle back a little bit to just how you kind of view your value in the business, because you're obviously one of the best defensive tackles. Now you're having a lot of success, and you can make an argument and say, hey, I'm one of the better edge rushers too. Does that circle back into just kind of your contract and value and how you view yourself?
I wouldn't say that. I think that's a discussion to have after the season. I'll let my agents take it up on it. For me, how I view myself is continue to get better week in and week out. I'll let you guys do the comparison where I'm at, where you rank me at. But for me, it's about continuing to get better every day.
Chris, just looking back to your interview with Rodney Harrison on Peacock and everyone talking about that, and then some guys like Michael Parsons has been quick to speak out on former players, speaking on current players. Do you think that's any kind of issue going on, anything like that?
No, I don't think it's an issue. I think we've lost the sight of freedom of speech. I think everybody is entitled to have their opinion about whatever they want to talk about. You know what I mean? And I don't think they're wrong for having their own opinion. I think these days people are a little sensitive to opinions. It's okay. You got to take the good with the bad. We live in a profession. Well, we play a profession that you're gonna get criticized for the bad, and you're gonna get praised for the good. So sometimes it goes hand in hand. So I think opinions for me, I strive off of them. I look at them as a building point. You take the good with the bad. It's all about what you take in. That's just the way it is.
Let's go Seren and Nate.
Chris, I know with not getting the contract done long term, this might be the last year the way things kind of work out. Are you having any moments where you taking a little time? Obviously we see your affinity for Joe and your teammates and everything. Are you looking at this year any differently? Maybe trying to soak in each day a little more and knowing it you might not be here next year?
Yeah, listen, man, you got to take it with stride, man. I'm a huge believer in Christ, and I feel like everything happened for a reason, right? And I feel like some things happen for the betterment. So whether I'm here from years on or this is my last year, I'm completely grateful for it, and we're just going to continue, make sure we win a ring.
Last one, Nate.
Two questions real quick. Chris, Frank is a free agent. What would he bring if the opportunity does present himself to come back? And then my second question is, why do you feel like the defensive line as a whole has been more productive against the run this year than in previous?
I think as a whole, as a D-line, we've asked a lot of people to mature a lot. George Karlaftis, Mike Dana, him getting the starting role for this year. George coming in second year, first year he was a starter. Asking those guys to mature, and we got guys on the bench who can come in and be a starter. Also, Tershawn Wharton, who we brought in. Matt Dickerson. So we got a lot of guys who've been around this system, knows the ins and outs of this defense, and is comfortable with this defense. I think comfortability is a huge thing in being successful, especially amongst the defensive line, because as players comfortable, they can play lights out without thinking. Everyone is unselfish, man. Everyone is unselfish. I think that's a huge part of it. Being unselfish, playing for one another. not per se chasing stats. And I think this is where success happens, man. When everyone is focused on one goal, it's more achievable. Then everyone's focused on different things. And I think we all focus on one goal, and that's about being better than we were last week, adding our 1% in every day. And about time we make it to January or December, we'll continue making strides and we'll be where we want to be.
And Frank, any thoughts about that potentially happening? What he could benefit you guys most if that does happen?
Like I said at the beginning, I never think you can have enough pass rushers. You know, Frank for me is like a brother. We was able to achieve a lot of success with Frank. Kansas City know what type of guy Frank is, what he brings to this team, the type of charisma, the attitude, the leadership he brings. So, you know, to have him back, I would love for that to happen. So we'll see where it goes. He's still a free agent right now, so hopefully we get him in. Y'all take care.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Chris.
Thank you,
Good to see you.
Take care.